You with the YouTube channel, Carl Browne here with you, and I'm looking back at some of our artists that we've not heard of, some we know, some we don't know. There's so much of Guyanese, talented Guyanese artists out there, and that we are unable to, reach out to, but they're all abroad, who are at home as well, doing their thing to promote culture and take the word, spread the word that Guyana is really a place to be and at home. My next artist is Cedric Duncan. I happen to work with Cedric. Cedric is a poet. He's also been in the theatre, the world of theatre. And I've got Cedric Duncan here doing a production which he did on television, but I have him here now doing his piece. And this is Cedric Duncan. He was once a broadcaster, I should remind you as well.
The two short poems which I'll perform today relate to a period of time and change in our country's history. 53 years ago, Guyana was invaded by the British Army. A democracy, a democratically elected government was overthrown. An interim government was selected, and an occupation ensued which lasted for 5 years. The events in Guyana, those many years ago, are echoed today in Iraq. It was a dark period in our history. Many of our leaders were imprisoned. The same fate was shared by many journalists, creative writers, and legislators. Martin Carter, our esteemed poet, was amongst those imprisoned in the Georgetown jail. And it was during this period of incarceration that he wrote some of the most powerful and social poetry of the English language. My first poem by Martin Carter is called "This is the Dark Time, My Love." It is a lamentation over the erosion of human rights in Guyana 53 years ago. This is the dark time, my love. All around the land, brown beetles crawl about. The shining sun is in the sky. Red flowers bend their heads in awful sorrow. This is the dark time, my love. It is a season of oppression, dark metal and tears. It is a festival of guns, a carnival of misery. Everywhere the faces of men are strained and anxious. Who comes walking in the dark night time? Whose boot of steel tramples down the slender grass? It is the man of death, my love, the strange invader, watching you sleep and aiming at your dream. Thank you. This poem is called "On the Fourth Night of a Hunger Strike." I have not eaten for 4 days. My legs are paining. My blood runs slowly. It is cold tonight. The rain is silent, sudden, and yet there is something warm inside of me. At my side, my comrade lies in his bed watching the dark. A cold wind blows chilly on the world. It is the night of a Christmas day, a night in December. We watch each other, noting how time passes. Today, my wife brought me a letter from a comrade. I hid it in my bosom from the soldiers. They could not know that my heart was reeling courage. They could not dream that my skin was touching struggle. But comrade, now I can hardly write at all. My legs are paining. My eyes are getting dark. It is the 4th night of a hunger strike. A night in December. I hold your letter tightly in my hand. Thank you.